Right, so for our second major scale we're going to do the traditional Western scale, which is the Do-Re-Mi one, which you'll know it sounds like this. Whoops. Right, now while we're talking about notes, let's do our tuning notes again. So we've got our E, and we've got our B, and we've got our G, and we've got our D, and our A, and our E. Right, so let's go over that scale again, also called the ionic mode. Whoa, so daisy. Excuse that string, guys, it's real dirty. These strings need replacing, but hey, this doesn't happen every week. So let's have a listen to the different parts of it. So as always, I like to try and play a scale 3 fingers per fret per string. So the first one here, we've got 5, 7 and 9. Next one's exactly the same, 5, 7, 9. Next one is 6, 7, 9. 6, 7, 9. And 9. Sorry, 7, 9, 10. And 7, 9, 10. Right, now let's go through those together. So the first one, let's go through the first one. So we're going to go backwards. We're going to go 10, 9, 7, 10, 9, 7 on the E and B. Try going the other way. Alright, now we'll go to the next grouping of 2, which is going to go on the G and D. Same both times. 9, 7, 6, 9, 7, 6. Right, and the last grouping is the 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5. So there we go. There is your whole major scale. So stop the video right here and have a wee practice on it for about 5 minutes. Run through those, maybe rewind the video back a bit and run through the different parts. And I'll see you when you hit play again. Whoa, that was some great scale playing there. I could hear you over here all the way in internet land. So let's do what we did before with the major pentatonic. And by the way, both these scales will work together really nicely if you're wanting to put a little solo together. Even if it's just 3 or 4 notes, it can sound really effective. Alright, so I'll just give you a wee idea about possibly what you could do. Now, I'm going to use the same chords as we did before. Oh, actually, no, I might just change it. I'm going to go from an A to a D. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to use all those notes from that chord just to do something. Now, your turn. So again, no rules, just basically make it up as you go along. Even if you just went anything, just melodic, Don't even try and think about what you're doing. Just get your fingers in the right spot and stay there for as long as you like. Of course, you can always add bend notes to it. Etc, etc. Anyway, it's all up to you. Let's go. So I'm going to be going from A to D, but I'll change the chords around a wee bit. Alright, that was great. So take that back to where I started there, and if you want to have another go along with it, maybe even try the pentatonic major along with it. So when you're playing your lead, remember it's not all about playing all on the money, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really about trying to sort of almost sing and almost come up with your own melodies and things like that. So like I said before, even if you're just doing something very basic, it doesn't really matter. It's all about your phrasing and the way you play it. And a lot of guitarists will just stay at one place in the neck playing one of these scales and only maybe play 3 or 4 notes. But of course, it's how you lay it down and do all your bends and things like that. So anyway, have a good go with that. Both are in the key of A major and F sharp minor. And I look forward to seeing the results when I see you next. Lovely.